Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my art channel. I am working on another 16-inch by 16-inch deep edge canvas, and I'm doing another pearl bloom blowout. I was talking to my friend Mina, and I asked her for some suggestions on what I should do next with this, and she said try a metallic base coat. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I haven't done that yet, and I don't know how it's going to affect the pearls. If it, when I do the blowout, some of it may come up within the center. So I'm intrigued to see what this is going to do. I might get some boulder cells that have gold in it. We'll see. So my base coat though is this Artist Loft Metallic Old Gold, it's called. And the bottle says that it is opaque. And I like to use this opaque paints as my base coat color. So I've used that, but this is not a cell maker. I think probably because it's opaque. So I added in an equal amount of DecoArt Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold into this. I know that is a cell maker. So if I'm going to get any cells besides pearls, I want it to be gold. So that is my base coat color. And then my pearl mix is 2 parts pouring medium, 1 part DecoArt satin enamels, and 1 part Artist Loft soft body white. And it is thinned down just like my base coat color to where it leaves just the tiniest bit of a mound. I hope you can see that. I call it a disappearing mound. If I wanted a lot of pearls, I would thin this out even more, but I want some pearls. I don't want it to take over. And at this slightly thicker consistency, it'll give me some cloudy effects also. And then I also have some leftover paint. This is 2 different kinds of Payne's Gray and quinacridone magenta. So it is a Payne's Gray, but it has a bit of a purple tint to it. And I'm going to use that in the center, but also maybe in the pour as well. And then I have Amsterdam's grayish blue. And then I played mad scientist again. This is TLP algae and Amsterdam sky blue light. So Amsterdam sky blue light is an opaque, and I think this pour needed another opaque color, but the TLP is very transparent. So I'll be interested to see. Algae dries with a bit of a green flash, and I see a flash on there on the stick. So I'm interested to see if we get any sparkle from that. But if not, we will have plenty from our gold base coat, hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna do just like I did in the last video and kind of talk my way through, I think. Did I see a lump? Ooh, I don't want a lump in this. Okay, I don't see it again, so we'll keep going and I'll pick it out if I have to. I have a little tip for you when you do a metallic base coat. When you disturb a metallic paint like this, it leaves a trace. You can see where the paint was disturbed. And if I drizzle my stick over there, even a minute later, you'll still be able to see the little trace lines. The mica flakes like to gather together and it creates those lines. So when you pour this out onto your canvas, remember that it's going to remember whatever pattern you poured in. So if you just kind of go all over the place, it will keep that pattern as a subtle little shadow. So I'm going to pour this out like a ring pour and then tilt it out like I would a ring pour also. Maybe a straight pour. Reserve just a little bit of that in case I need it. But the goal is to not need it. So we're just gonna pick this up and tilt it around. I can see all of those rings. I hope it's showing up on camera also. And then we'll start going over corners. There we go. And I do see something in that paint. it's right. Is that it? Somewhere right in here. Did I get it? Oh. I did not. There it is. I don't know what that was. Okay, bring the weight back. And then we'll get that last side. There we go. We've covered the whole canvas and we don't have any weird, funky lines in our metallic base. Awesome. Get that back on the spinner. There we go. All right. So let's pop some air bubbles. Gone back and forth. I think I'm going to, in the last couple of pours, I've poured the pearl mix first. But in this one, I think I want this Payne's Gray to go down first. Oh, I almost forgot to pour my pillow. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna put this Payne's Gray first. That's really pretty. And then my pearl mix. And let's go with the sky blue algae combo. The grayish blue. This grayish blue has a hint of violet to it, to me. So I think these two violet colors look great together. Wow. Okay, a little more of this. And a little more of that Payne's Gray. Ooh, what a pretty color palette. Wow. That's even, I kind of don't want to tilt it out. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get it back to center. Take our reading glasses off our head and let's blow it out. So I'm just going to work my way around the circle this way. There it is. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow, she's pretty. Okay, we're gonna give it a second here to pull back into the center because I blew all that paint this way and now it wants to self-level back into the center. But also you have to give it time for the pearls to develop. The more time you can give it now, the bigger they will expand when we spin them out. So we gotta kill a couple of seconds here. Peel some paint up from my table, sticking to my hand. Okay, let's torch again. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put my reading glasses back on, so I'm gonna take a closer look. Wow. I'm so glad I got down into that pillow a bit in a couple of areas to pull that gold into the composition a little bit. I wish I'd gotten a little bit more. I got a little bit here too. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I think it is done. Let's give it a look. Looks like it's still gathering just a little bit. Let's see what happens if we give it a little spin. We're going to adjust the canvas just a little bit off center this direction. So our next spin should move a little further that direction than it does this way. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to adjust again and put the motion this way. Has to stay on the spinner though. We're going to lose some of our outside edges, but that's okay. I do want to save as much of that as possible. That is beautiful. But I am going to lose this, and I am going to lose some of that. Probably some of that too. Oof. She's pretty. I think one more spin. All right, let's put our canvas back centered. All right, paint's not moving much. I kept most of this petal on and most of this on over here. All right. All right, let me clean my hands and I'll bring you in for a close-up. Okay, I'm gonna say this color palette worked out. Wow, I love the way this blew out. Look at that center. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Big, beautiful boulder cells and pearls all throughout, but not overwhelming. And that lacing in the center is so pretty. This petal, the shape of this petal on this outside edge, I really wanted to save that, and I kept most of it. One little drip right off the end, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's so pretty. This dark Payne's Gray is gonna dry black, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how this dries. I got some gold to come into the center by blowing into that pillow paint, but I didn't get many gold cells coming up, which is a shame. I did want some. Look at all of that. Wow. Yay. Oh, and that sky blue light in there may have some flash to it when it dries too. I don't see any necessarily at the moment. You can see the gold metallic, but I don't see any in that sky blue light. It may have overwhelmed it, the algae that I put in there. We will see. Let's check out the dry results next. So here's the dry result. Isn't she pretty? I love that gold. Look at oh my God, it just glows. It's so pretty. It dried perfectly. I love that center. I really love this petal down here. Sorry about the shadow. That Payne's gray dried beautifully dark, but still blue in a lot of areas. Oh, and that grayish blue. Oh, so pretty. But I'm really happy with it. I hope you are too. And there is next to the other three. Or the other two. I'm thinking I need one more. I need a fourth to make this a set. So I'm thinking, do I do another gold one? I have 2 Payne's gray and a gold. I'll have to think about that, but I do need one more to finish the set. So I hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned for the next video so you see what colors I choose to do to complete the set in the series. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and go mix up some paints and be fearless.